I've just started the week 6 of my powerlifting program. Today I had to work up to a top set of 5 on squats and 3x5 on bench, which we'll see in a bit. Squats felt pretty horrible. My hips and my adductors were so tight, man. Obviously, but I should probably say I've had lower back pain for the last 2 years, but yeah, not less excuses. I had to get pretty hyped. I don't normally work out this early in the day as well, so I was still pretty tight. But yeah, I managed to get the 5 reps of what I wanted. Even though it was a PR, as you'll see in a minute, it still felt disgusting. I was expecting it to feel much lighter and smoother. Yeah, 140. Don't know why I've done this little pause effect. It's looked pretty cool. See the depth I was hitting, making sure. 160 next for the last warm-up. Didn't move too bad. 180, first rep as 180, as you'll be able to see in a minute, felt absolutely disgusting. But yeah, I managed to get it done. On the 5th rep as well, somehow hit the bottom bits. Don't know, depth I must have sank into it because of the rate. That first rep didn't look like it was going to get 5. Second and third rep moved a little bit better.
Easy.
But I don't know, I just couldn't sit into it right today because of the hips and stuff. I was just so tight. But yeah, I managed to get it done. Not too bad.
4, one more. As Joe said, he had to work up to a 3 sets of 5 at 7 on bench. And I've not been benching or lifting weights much in the last 3 months. I've only had 1 month of lifting weights due to being at uni and gyms being closed. So I kept it conservative and stayed at the same weight as he did for 3 sets of 5. Warm-up sets moved pretty good. Just trying to dial back in my form after not benching that often. Need to work on my arch, as Joe's arch is very prominent, and he gets his leg drive pretty good. You see, he was a bit shaky because his front delt was giving him a bit of pain due to doing squats beforehand and keeping his shoulders nice and tight. But he'll still be able to move it pretty quick. For me, I added in a pause during my sets, trying to build a bit of explosiveness for rugby. Moved very fast, except my elbows sort of flared a bit, which I need to try and keep in. After this, moved on to some feet up, close grip, paused bench press, really isolating the tricep, having no leg drive at all. Did 3 sets of 6 at 90, which moved pretty good. Try and get this to 100 in the next few weeks. Actually, I might have done 3 sets of 7. But yeah, moving on to incline on our very sketchy setup. Did 90, which again I'll try and move up to 100 in the coming weeks. Had good control on the down to really sort of stress the chest. But yeah, it moved very good. Once again, the elbow's flaring. That's a bit of a problem of mine, so I need to try and keep the elbows in a bit more. And after this, move on to the isolation exercises, as you can see. Started with some heavy lateral raises to give that 3D look of the shoulder. Then moved on to some chest flies, really keeping a controlled motion throughout the rep to keep the tension on the chest. Followed by some upright rows, keeping the bar more in front of me to activate the front head of the shoulder. Onto tricep push downs, more upright to really concentrate the tension on the tricep, squeezing at the bottom, followed by some banded rear delt flies to build some width to my back. Then we had a nice post-workout meal of some turkey mince in wraps, and here's the macros and calories.
Cheers for watching, guys, if you actually made it this far.